Most people dread the idea of dragging a heavy ladder out to the backyard, just to reach a few overgrown branches. It is a recipe for a headache, or worse, a trip to the emergency room. That is where this manual pole saw from EAGWON tries to change the game. Instead of dealing with gas fumes or hunting for an extension cord, you are looking at a purely mechanical setup that relies on good old-fashioned leverage. The first thing that hits you when you pick this up is the weight. It uses 8 fiberglass sections, and honestly, it is surprisingly manageable. You would expect something that stretches out to 27 feet to feel like a lead pipe, but it stays light enough that you are not going to be completely exhausted after 10 minutes of work. Now, here is the reality of using a pole this long. When you are fully extended, there is going to be some flex. That is just physics. You have to be patient and let the blade do the heavy lifting rather than trying to force it through a thick limb. The locking mechanism for those sections feels solid though, and it holds its position well without slipping, which is the most important part when you are working high up. The cutting head is a dual-threat setup. You have got a steel blade for the thicker stuff, and a scissor-style cutter for those annoying, wispy twigs that always seem to be in the way. The steel holds an edge pretty well, and it makes clean cuts, which is vital if you care about the health of your trees. You do not want jagged, torn bark left behind. One thing to keep in mind is that because this is manual, your technique matters. If you're trying to hack away at a massive branch, you're going to have a rough time. But for routine maintenance, palm fronds, or clearing out shrubs, it is actually quite satisfying. It is quiet, it is precise, and you do not have to worry about engine maintenance or battery life. If there is a downside, it is the storage. Even broken down, those 8 sections take up a bit of room in the garage, so make sure you have a dedicated spot for it. It is not a professional-grade forestry tool, but for a homeowner who just wants to keep the yard looking sharp without the danger of climbing, it is a really solid, practical piece of gear that gets the job done without any unnecessary fuss.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.